Welcome to the final part of completing every single Black Ops 3 Easter egg without dying once. We're just going to get right into this video, so hope you enjoy this final part. A lot happens in it, enjoy. So the first thing we done at the very start of the game is we had to shoot these tombstones in this specific order. I'm assuming this is to obviously activate the Easter egg or to begin the Easter egg. We also ended up on round 3 already having our first red screen, which is not good at all. We then done all of the generators. Just before doing the last one, we also got wall power and picked up the KRM. After doing the generators, we brought Jug and then zapped the Apothecon, and we entered him in the least sus way possible. Shut down the pack-a-punch machine. And we also started collecting the parts for the Apothecon Protector. I then spun the box twice, my first 2 spins, and literally on a second spin we got so lucky I managed to get the Apothecon. Oh, lucky. I then also built the riot shield. I then had my first down on round 14. As soon as I got back up, I just started shooting the Apothecon Servant again. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place, considering it's a bug round, I was going to get max ammo anyway. But after that, we then started collecting the gems to actually get the Pack-a-Punch Apothecon Servant. The Vruk one took forever, but we ended up doing it eventually. We then went to Mob of the Dead and then got the one above the Apothecon. We also ended up spinning for Soda Phantom and we actually got it eventually. That took forever for some reason. We then pack-punched the Apothecon Servant. And after that, while spinning for little Arnie's, we ended up getting Ragnaroks and the Thunder Gun as well. And then eventually, we finally got little Arnie's. That took so long. I'm literally gonna put on screen right now how many box spins it took me this game to actually get them, but it took a while. So with the Apothecon Servant and little Arnie's, we were actually able to start the actual Easter egg. First thing we had to do was look for this triangle on one of the jump pads. We then built the Keeper Protector. It then zaps this thing or does some kind of magic to it. After that, we were protected for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, it turns into a disc. Pick up the disc and pull it in there. And then the next step after that is to throw little Arnie's into this hole inside the Apothecon. And after every set of 3, Margos will spawn that we'll have to kill. Really easy steps. Really quick as well. After killing all the Margos, a disc spawns. For the next step, we require a pack-a-punch gun, obviously something that's not like a shotgun. So we got ourselves a dingo from one of our rewards. We then put the disc in Kino, and for the next step, we have to go around and shoot these 6 rocks, which will spawn skeleton parts, and then we would have to suck them up with the pack-a-punch Apothecon Servants. This step was really frustrating because the game is really badly optimized. I have to play on low settings, and even with low settings I was still dropping like below 60 frames occasionally. So finding these rocks and the texture of them is just really hard to do. So at some points I actually had to turn my quality up and just hope the game just wouldn't break on me. And this wall run fucking rock was really hard because I just didn't know where about it was. So I just had to spray into the wall and hope for it. And also the knockdown was, as you can see there, I was shooting at the wrong location in the first place. But yeah, we finally sucked that one up. And then we went to go and actually do the last step. The skeleton's meant to spawn there, but as you can see it's not there. So there was something that was missing, and it was actually the origin spot. I just forgot to suck it up. Once we've done that, we then shoot the skeleton with the Apothecon Servant. We then shoot the girl body with the Apothecon Servant, and then that also drops a disc. We then put the disc at the top of Origins. After that step, we then have to go in each generator and shoot these blue things in the sky. The first one was very easy, but after that I just couldn't do the rest of them. Like the next 3 I tried, I just couldn't do it. It was really hard for some reason. I was just shooting at the wrong area. But I found out that you just have to like shoot towards the bottom of them. And as you can see, I just done the next ones really quickly, really easily. They took forever to cool down though. They held fucking cooldown for a long time. After that, we then interact with Sophia. We then escort Sophia to a teleporter in Kino, and then we then teleport to Samantha's room. We collect the book, put the book on the podium in Kino, and then a bunch of eggs spawn around the map. We then go around to 4 different locations, grab these eggs. We then put each egg inside the apothecon, and after 10 kills, that egg turns into a gateworm. So we went around and collected the rest of the eggs, done the souls, and then we just kept on repeating for the next 2 eggs. Once all souls were collected and we had all the gateworms, we then pick up a gateworm and we listen out for this beeping sound. We put the gateworm in that location and it turns into one of these symbols. And then picked up the next gateworm and went to the next location, and right here there was a beeping one. But every time I went into the area to do it, it just wasn't working. It was literally, there's a time when I stopped for how long I tried doing this.
Bro, this fucking egg, man. I hate this fucking Easter egg.
And I just couldn't do it. I mean, this is literally like 4,000 times speed right now. I then eventually figured out what my problem was.
Yeah, that's definitely a video to watch.
It was because I didn't collect the stupid symbol. You have to collect them before you can place the next one.
Oh, that's so well.
I then picked up the next gateworms and put them in each location, picked up the symbols this time, and then we had every single symbol and we're ready to go into the boss room for the first time. So once we go into the boss room for the first time, we have to interact with the book at the front. It would then pop up with the symbols that are in our inventory, and all we have to do is make a note of the symbols. But this step was so stupid because, like I said before, the game is really badly optimized, and because of the low quality and all the settings were on low, the book was messing up. The pages were going over the symbols, I couldn't really tell which was which, and I just then kept getting it wrong.
Sick.
I even switched my graphics on back to full, but the game was still not working for some reason.
Bro, it's fucking annoying because it doesn't show you the whole of the fucking book. It just shows you a blank page.
Oh my god. So I just kept on getting it wrong.
It's so bad, man.
How the fuck am I meant to do that when I can't see the fucking pages? That's just already open. No. Oh no, I want to cry. Oh, I want to cry so badly. After almost 3 hours of getting ready for this boss fight, my game crashed. So 2 days later, we went back into it. I was like, alright, this time we're going to do it. I even downed myself since we already had one down. I ended up going down a second time. And then we finally made it back to the book step. No?
I don't know how this fucking game works.
I'd also done something to actually fix the optimization so I can actually play on high settings with better FPS than I was getting on low.
No. Oh.
But then my game crashed again. After 2 hours, my game crashed again. Finally back to where we are again, but this time it took us an hour instead of 2 fucking hours. So we then got back to where we were.
No. Why did he look different?
Just don't crash, I beg. We failed it a few more times.
What is that symbol that pops up? Okay, there we go.
But as you can see, we actually ended up doing it and we were ready for the first part of the boss fight.
Alright, maximum spawned. Okay, go for maximum.
So I'm just gonna let this play out and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Each mouth falls silent. Trail your limbs.
That's not fair. Just want the max on.
You only delay the inevitable. Our struggle has been eased. Will mean no more. Resources dwindle once more. Ammunition must be secured. My pain is fleeting. My suffering is not.
I don't know where I'm going.
Our overlords will consume all in their path. The summoning key. I hope
Oh.
to wield its uncertain powers.
God. So with the first part of the boss finally done, we had to then use the summoning key and throw a bunch of different objects. But as you can see, the first object is on this chandelier and I just could not hit it at all. Like, I'm gonna count every single time I tried to do this. This took forever. I eventually just gave up on trying to actually hit it, and I just went to the other objects. See, I got that one. As you can see, I didn't get the summoning key back, which means I actually ended up hitting the chandelier item at some point. I don't know when I hit it. But with every item collected, we can now enter the boss fight. Before we enter the boss fight, I spun for Fatal and got it. Here we go. And now we are ready for the boss fight. So enjoy the last part. Hopefully we survive this and actually finish the Easter egg. Fucking hell, I was wondering why that was happening. Ready. Sure. Oh shit. Okay, we're just gonna be safe, we're just gonna be safe. Throw a thingy. Yes! Yes! Oh, okay. Thank God we done it. That's every Easter egg done, except for the giants. Do all that just to now do the giants. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. It took us a couple of months to finish it. I just got bored of the game at some points, but I came back to it and actually finished it. I am going to do like an extended video to this where I put all the parts together and I'm going to edit them. Like, actually edit them with like effects and stuff on top of them, and as well as actually do the giant Easter egg, because obviously if I've done the giant Easter egg in a separate video, it's not hard. It takes probably like 10 minutes. It'll be like a 1-minute video. So I'm going to add the giants into it as well. And yeah, I just hope you guys enjoy the series. If you guys would like to see me do this on other series as well, so like, I mean not other series, like other games, so like Advanced Warfare or Infinite Warfare, kind of want to do, or like a different box game, then let me know and I will. So if you guys enjoyed this video, if you did, please do leave a like and also subscribe. We're very close to 100 subscribers, so let's try and get it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.